All right. Let me turn down the music. That's enough of that. All right, guys. We can begin the podcast. Let's go. I've been waiting 2 months. Thank you, Awesome Gamer. 447. Thanks. All right. How's everyone doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I am.
All right.
Just here.
Now, this is sort of like a reboot of sorts of the podcast. Not really, but we're get rid of that. But so as you guys can tell, I got rid of the old setup because it was kind of like, okay, if you know the old setup, it looks like a logo stacked on top of another logo. Because that's exactly what it is. It's a joke on the Caravan of Noobs podcast, and so I just put my overlay on top of that overlay as a joke for the first episode on how mine is so better. But then I just forgot to make an original overlay, and then this just became a thing for like uh, 8 episodes when it should have been just for one. So I have an original one. I couldn't make it from the ground up because I didn't have enough time. Well, I had 2 months, so I did, but I didn't. But here we are. This is what I came up with. How do you guys feel about this? So we got a completely new team today. Sadly, both Kaz and Big Shekel can't make it. Big Shekel, as the community knows, he's sort of taken a break from the internet. He's not nothing bad is really happening. He's just taking a short break from everything, and of course that's perfectly acceptable. He might return, he might not. Who knows? And then Kaz, he just has like a crap ton of homework, which is acceptable. So of course also couldn't. But I am joined by two brand new members. Probably not permanent, but for now, for this episode, it works. We have Jabroni Mike number 2, Michael. Yeah, Michael. How about you introduce yourself?
Hi.
Yep, that's Michael. He's a friend of mine. I've known him for I don't even know how many years now. It's been a long time. So if there was anyone I knew to call up for something like this, it was him. So yeah, congratulations for being on my shitty web show. And then next up we have another great friend of mine, Poke 6464, the man, the myth, the legend. We're gonna get a legit interview podcasting with the man. If you guys know him, you know him. If you don't, you should still know him. Great friend of mine. I've known him for almost 2 years now. The most epic gamer ever. Cool guy. Introduce yourself. Poke.
Hey, my name's Poke. Well, most people don't call me Poke 6464. They just call me Poke these days. But hey, he's given me the full title. I play video games. I've known Pepsi for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
We've kind of had our ins and outs, but besides that, we're chill right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Besides that, we're chill. We're chill. Don't worry. No beef going on here.
Tyler responds with a hi. Hey man, how's it doing? But
wait, this is live?
Yeah, this is a live podcast. You didn't know? Do you like?
Well, to be honest, no. You were like, hey, you wanna be on this thing? I'm like, yeah, sure, let's go.
Yeah, well, because you're not caught up in the 501 lore, even though this is not non-canon. But either way, we do these things live.
Stuff.
Yeah. So
that's nice.
Yeah. That's so nice. That discourages people from saying offensive things.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I won't say anything offensive. I'm brand friendly. Trust me.
Yeah. Michael, I don't know. He's kind of an edgelord, but he's kind of calmed down nowadays. Michael, what's your thoughts on this? On the PFPA gave you of the red Pikmin? I think it's funny.
Yeah, it's pretty funny, but honestly, at least you pick something and you just don't have a blank screen.
Yeah, better than nothing, because his Discord profile right now is literally just nothing, just a gray nothingness, and so yeah, better than nothing. But
the
yeah,
invisible man he goes by. Oh, that's what I see.
Yeah, but what's it called? Frick. Let me pull up the the list of things. Give me a second. So recently, but not like always, just recently, these past few episodes, I have a list of topics that we talk about, and so that kind of makes everything easier than me trying to like scramble to remember things that have happened these past 2 months. Let me find it real quick. I should have.
Yeah, I'm down to talk about or answer any questions you do have.
Yeah. So there's the standard topics of brand new things that have happened currently. Come on, send the file. Send. So, oh man, it's not crop. That's so sus. How about we should get right to it? Oh, this would have made more sense talking about it with Kaz and Big Shekel, but either John Bob. Have you guys ever heard of him?
No.
Oh,
I don't know most of the people here, to be honest. You know.
Oh well, I have, and I hate him. I don't like him. I've
Well, if
always
you don't
never.
like him, I don't like him.
Yeah, I've never really enjoyed his work. He's one of those people that kind of like brags about him being a nice person, kind of like Ellen DeGenerate and those kinds of people that they talk about. Oh, I'm such a nice person. Oh, such a nice person. Well, he was confirmed a pedo, just like pretty much all Twitter artists. So I knew it from the very beginning that something was wrong with this guy, and wouldn't you know? People were acting like they're so surprised, like, oh my god, John Bob did something bad? Who would have known? He's the nicest guy ever.
Most of the time, the nice guys aren't the nice guys. Just
yeah.
If we're clear.
Yeah. Except
I assume most of
the
people know this.
Except Arlo. Arlo's the only nice guy that I genuinely see as a nice guy. Like, nothing sketchy happened with Arlo. But the Yandere Simulator Osana demo is finally done after like 9 years in development. Good for him, but I'm not a little edgy, an edgy kid anymore. So I'm not an edgy 10-year-old anymore. So I don't care, and I really don't care. And Yandere Dev isn't funny. Like let's be honest, he really isn't.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know who he is.
Oh,
I have no idea who you're talking about. You know, I stay in my little circle. Always have. Always will.
The Super Mario 35 stuff, it was alright, I guess. I mean, some of the cool stuff like Mario 35, the game, was good. And then the Mario Kart VR AR thing, I haven't tried it, but it looks fun. Now, the limited edition thing, I've already ranted about to most people, so I'm kind of sounding like a broken record saying it again. But no, I hate it. I really hate it.
The Mario Kart thing?
Not the Mario Kart thing, the Mario 3D All-Stars.
Oh, 3D All-Stars.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, the fact that it's limited time, yeah,
okay.
that's the... And the ports aren't necessarily the best either.
Yeah, again, the ports aren't the best, and it really isn't the best of quality, but I would at least, like, be able to, like, put everything aside if this wasn't a limited release. Everything on top of the fact that this is a limited release, I just feel, no, just bullshit.
Yeah, I get you for that one. I agree with that, because I didn't actually buy it because of that. I was like, nah, I'm not into this.
And I hate people on Twitter that are all like, hey, you guys got... Yeah, and they're like, you guys got what you wanted. Be careful, you should be thankful that you even got what you asked. Now, first of all, I didn't even ask for remasters. I asked for remakes. Full freaking remakes of at least 64.
You mean ports, not remakes.
Yeah, but these ended up being, like, remasters, if you even call them remasters. But...
No, they're not remasters, they're ports. 100% ports.
I mean, Mario Sunshine is in 16:9, and, I mean...
Well, fine, very minimum
and
remaster.
I mean,
there's a big difference between a remake and a remaster.
Yeah, and I mean...
I think that's
and I mean, at least Super Mario 64 looks better than an N64 with composite cables, but it's still nothing extraordinary. Yeah. So, Travis Scott meal. I already made a video about that, so we need to talk about it. Cool.
Yeah, last time we talked, you were like all over that.
Yeah. Tony Hawk remakes. Michael, are you gonna buy them? Have you bought it? Are you going to buy it?
No, probably not.
Buy it. It's amazing.
Alright, well, okay, I'll try.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not the.
If
I'm
they
not
came
loaded
out,
with
if they
money,
came
so.
out on Switch, then I would buy it. But it's only on PS4 and Xbox One currently, so that's kind of sus. But it's all right, I guess. Eric Andre season 5. They've been gone for like years, and I'm super excited that they're back. But I don't have cable television, not really. So
Who does have cable television these days? Like honestly, Netflix.
Okay,
Netflix.
my dad
Hulu.
has cable television. We do have cable television, but it's only like a select number of channels. Like we have like Fox
CBS.
and I think like
Okay.
CBS and yeah, just a few of them.
What's the point of even having it then?
Yeah, I don't know. Wait, what? Wait, never mind.
What's the point of?
Brand new members.
Okay.
So all right. Cred. What else?
So awkward.
Yeah. I don't know what happened with Pokemon, honestly. Cyber Shell is back. Do you guys watch Cyber Shell?
No.
Well, he's back, and I'm happy because he left for 3 years.
Yeah, apparently a lot of big YouTubers.
Yeah.
Coming back.
I mean, he was like, a real like OG. He's been like, he first made his account like years ago. It's like, so pretty epic to see him back. PS5 event, it was okay, $500. It's all right. Could have been 400. I didn't get into like a whole like. I kind of want to like brush off like PS5 and Mario 35 because I can talk about like an hour about like both of those subjects. Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that.
Oh, all right.
Sorry, my brother barged in and made a huge mess. So.
Oh man.
No, we're good though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. Sorry.
All production stops on the 3DS handheld, on the 3DS, and handhelds are essentially dead when you think about it. And I think I'm going to cry.
Well, I mean, we have the Switch, but
we have the Switch, but that doesn't really count. Like now when you think about it, the days of like a proprietary like handheld console pretty much no longer exists anymore because of like
for right now.
Right now, and really, realistically, for the next Nintendo console, do you really think they're gonna go back to the old one console and one handheld? I doubt that they're ever going to do that like ever again. They're probably going to do the Switch again. It's a possibility, but the thing is, the iPhone, pretty much everyone has an iPhone or some sort of like smart device, and so pretty much anyone can just play games on their phone that's like a minute. So there's not really like a market or a need. Whereas back then, in like the 90s and the 2000s and the 80s, there was no thing as an iPhone. And unless you wanted to sit over there with a calculator just pressing buttons, of course you had something to keep yourself occupied. So that's what game consoles were for. But even then, I guess Nintendo can just make games for the iPhone and also make money that way. Like, they have a few games on there. They're all right. I don't know. I don't think there's ever...
Maybe, I don't think... Or maybe they're just going to skip handhelds altogether. That's also a possibility and just focus on that mobile market.
Yeah, that's what I'm sort of thinking.
Huge... Yeah, it's either they're going to make it a hybrid like the Switch, or they're going to...
Realistically,
mobile market.
Realistically, I'm going to think that they're going to do another hybrid console. Because you look at the Switch, that thing has sold like millions and millions of units because the core idea of it is really freaking smart and really freaking good, and there's a really big market for people who don't want to just have their console hooked up to the television all the time. What if they, a board meeting, or what if they have to go to a meeting or something, That's why the Switch is there. So they're probably just going to do the Switch.
Well, I mean, the Switch is already impressive. Like, it can run games like The Witcher 3 and Breath of the Wild.
Oh, yeah. For the technology, for only a console that costs $300, Nintendo can...
And also its compact size. The compact size is also really impressive.
Yeah. It's only not that much bigger than, like, a 3DS, and it has that much processing power in it. But I like the form factor of the Switch, and I like the core idea. So realistically, do you really think they're gonna go back to the old style? No, they're gonna do it again.
Nah.
That's probably
you're right.
Yeah, because things with the Wii, they tried to do the same thing with the Wii U, and it flopped miserably. So you could say the same thing with
the Wii U. I think that what they were going for with the Wii U happened with the Switch.
Yeah. But I feel with the new console, they're probably not going to call it the Switch 2 or anything, not to like confuse anyone, or like the Switch U or whatever.
Yeah.
They're going to call it something completely different, give it a completely different like market, but it's still going to be that style, because that freaking sells millions of units. Now, personally, what I would like for the next Nintendo console is essentially when it comes down to it, I essentially just want the GameCube 2. But we're pretty much not going to get the GameCube 2 because the Switch 2 would just make more money than GameCube 2.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, but I mean,
in my opinion, the GameCube was Nintendo's best console.
It was their best, and it was, I feel, the last real, like, classic Nintendo console. Because it was the last one where Nintendo actually, like, went head-to-head and actually, you know, had
competed with...
it was the last time that they actually competed with Sony and Microsoft and all the other companies.
They're in their own market
as their best thing. But... the market completely changed. Nobody wanted Nintendo anymore because they were a dumb baby. And so, instead of trying to do a powerful console again, they went in a completely different direction with the Wii, Wii U, and Switch. And so, for 3 generations, they've just been in their own little corner. And I mean, I'm perfectly
Which is fine.
It's
perfectly
I agree. That's
fine.
Honestly, staying in their own little corner has made them, like, more money than they probably ever will directly competing. But I mean... I don't know. Personally, I would actually really like it for them to come back and compete with the other consoles, but I don't know. It's not going to happen. It's not practical.
Definitely not practical.
Yeah, which sucks, but I mean, stuff like that happens. But I mean, there's a bunch of rumors and stuff about the Switch Pro, which kind of makes me a bit optimistic, but I mean, it's like Nintendo just doesn't even want to, like, do anything with the GameCube. Because the GameCube, it was a great console, had great marketing, great all of that. But I feel it came out at the wrong place at the wrong time. Because this was
definitely.
Because this was right in the early 2000s, right when everyone was starting to be, like, cool and all that. Plus the PS2.
Yeah, the kids were growing up.
Number one, you were going against the Xbox, which was the cool kids console. And number 2, you were going up against the PS2, which is literally the best-selling video game console of all time. So, of course, it would be tough to actually, to win in this situation. But then, because they ended up losing 3rd place last time, they just act as if nobody wants a powerful console at all. They don't want to do anything like the GameCube ever again because, that was our worst selling console. That was like our worst selling console, so let's not make a powerful...
But it was the best one.
Yeah, that was like one of our worst selling consoles, so how about we don't, make our console powerful? How about we stay low powered? How about we stay with the casual market when I feel there is a big market of people that would actually like a real powerful console that's as powerful as an Xbox and that.
Well, that's true, but the thing is that most people getting a Switch are like casuals, like, it's like the Wii, but newer.
The thing is, the GameCube.
Of course, there's a market for it. Of course, definitely. Okay. Of course, there's a market.
Okay. Let me explain. The GameCube, how you viewed that was if you wanted that as your primary console that generation, that was a replacement for your PlayStation or for an Xbox. Whereas the Switch, you don't buy that as a replacement for a PlayStation or an Xbox. You buy a Switch because you want the exclusives.
You buy a Switch for a Switch.
Yeah.
Compared to...
You buy a Switch for a Nintendo, whereas you buy a PlayStation or Xbox for real games, It's not like it's an actual replacement.
I wouldn't discredit them by calling them not real games.
But... Yeah, but I mean, it's not, if their next console would be able to be cheap, still off to the casual market, while still being as powerful as the upcoming consoles and still being able to run the big games, then I feel it could definitely be a replacement and they can still make their stuff. But then in that case, it'd be like $500, and of course, that's too much money, so we can't do that.
Buy something for $500.
Yeah, so... In fact, the reason why Nintendo's been doing so well recently is because their consoles are like cheap as hell. Switch was only $300 and the Wii was only $200, which is even cheaper. So, in fact, when the Wii, when the 7th generation of consoles first came out, the PS3, Xbox 360, and the Wii was actually the only console at the time that was being sold at a profit. Every other company was losing money making
they were at a loss. You're right.
Whereas Nintendo finds a way to make money doing that stuff. So, yeah. So
Nintendo
I
has
guess
their
it's
head
all
in the
right.
game.
What?
Nintendo has their head in the game. Actually thinking about it.
Yeah, they really do, but they're kind of going in a completely different market. But they're smart. They'll figure stuff out. But yeah. But the Cute Mario Bros. Channel died. The very first Plus channel ever created on the internet. That freaking sucks. But I didn't even know that they died. Honestly, I thought they died after the third movie, but apparently they came back after that, and then they died again, which is confusing. But great plush creator and great person in the community. Yeah, sad to see him leave. And then wait, who pinged me? No, it's just those guys again.
Who are those guys?
Oh, just the freaking Kneecaps Discord server. They ping.
I don't know what that is.
It's this YouTuber, but they ping people for absolutely no reason at any time. They just ping people because they think it's funny. The heck? What? Wait a second. It says it's not streaming. Oh, it is streaming. All right. Hello. I call them slightly enhanced ports. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
But what else? Oh, another big YouTuber in the plush show community, Spin Dash Pro. He literally left for he hasn't made a video since 2015, and as a kid, I really liked his stuff. And then he makes a Twitter post saying that he's actually back and going to make new content. That was freaking amazing, and I can't wait for his new video. So that's gonna be very fun when that comes out. I'm hyped. Yeah. So now we got down with that list, and it's only been 23 minutes. So then we can just sort of talk about whatever now.
So that was the whole list? I was expecting that to be a little more, but okay.
Yeah, I just kind of forgot to write things down.
Well, that's fine. Isn't this a reboot of sorts?
Yeah, it's sort of a reboot because the podcast. Let me explain everything right now. So, the podcast has been gone for the last 2 months, and so me right now bringing back the podcast is sort of like a renaissance of sorts because none of the old members here. It's a brand new cast for this episode. We got a brand new setup and everything, so everything's completely different now. Yeah. And so my reasoning for leaving for 2 months and then coming back is one, stuff happened. So a lot of
well that's understandable.
Yeah,
stuff
because
happens, it's life.
Yeah, because school just started. Everyone was there's a lot of homework and this and that. Kaz again still couldn't make it because there's a lot of homework going on. And then Big Shekel, he's been taking not only a break from the internet, but before his whole break, he just kind of didn't want to be on the podcast, which is acceptable. So I was just kind of in this whole situation of I don't know what to do. But now that we're back in action, this is kind of going to be the start of my next set of videos because starting now, this is a reboot of sorts, but I uploaded this because starting now in the next few days or week or whatever, I'm actually going to be uploading frequently now on the main channel.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I've been only uploading on the secondary channel occasionally because it's been very hard to film. But now I have so many scripts and so many ideas that are just completely finished. I just need to finish. I just need to get them filmed. And so I got a date and a planned date and everything. The whole group is gonna come together, and I'm just gonna spend the whole day filming videos. So I should have enough videos to actually fill up the next few months. So that should be good. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yep.
So are you planning on having us as permanent members of the podcast, or what's up?
I currently don't know because honestly, one, I'm not even sure if Big Shekel is going to return to the podcast anytime soon. In fact, My theory is that he's just gonna delete his YouTube channel altogether and stop making content, which will probably happen.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, but stuff happens, and if you don't have the urge to create content anymore, then you shouldn't keep having to make stuff. So I might replace him or whatever. Kaz, he'll probably rejoin once he has everything, like all of his homework and stuff. So I think he's gonna be fine. I sort of don't know what I'll do for the next episode. Maybe I'll bring you guys back. Maybe I'll bring somebody else back. Who knows?
All right.
Yeah, but now some I don't know, questions or whatever.
Well, I don't have any questions. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really know anything about your YouTube channel. Well, I watched like 3 videos before.
What did you watch?
I forgot. It was like 6 months ago.
Oh yeah.
I honestly also don't know a lot about your community. I mean, I know the Invisible Man over here. I've been in a VC with him like twice.
Honestly, my community is mainly just people from Discord or people in real life. I haven't really met too many people that have like genuinely found my channel by chance and like are fans. I mean, there are some, but the number is pretty low. But
like, how much would you say?
I don't know, maybe around like I don't know. I only know like a few people that have like tuned into the channel by chance. Everyone else I've like, they're people that I've met before that found my channel.
Well, you met them.
Fans. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's a dumb little web show, like a plush.
I don't mind.
Thing.
I don't mind the dumb web show. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'll gladly be a part of it. I'll gladly.
Yeah.
I mean, I have homework, but I'll always make some time during my schedule then if it's fine.
Yeah. But now, for one, I actually almost a year ago, when I first created the podcast, I originally asked you if you wanted to be on the podcast.
Yeah, you did. But then I said something stupid, okay?
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about that stupid stuff.
Yeah, we're just not going to.
Yeah, we're not going to.
Do I just don't even mention it?
Well, I mean, I apologize to the person. I was very ignorant.
Yeah, well,
we don't need to name any names here.
You didn't.
You
didn't even really apologize. You told me, but you haven't directly told him.
I mean, I don't think he wants to speak. I don't think they want to speak to me anymore.
Yeah, honestly.
I wouldn't judge them for that at all.
Yeah.
That's 100% acceptable. I was a dumbass.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure if you guys are really talking eerie. Let's not bring up the subject of that. But yeah. Michael, say something.
Right.
Say something funny.
No.
Why not? That's comedy, right, guys?
Yeah.
No, not really.
You're an ass then.
Oh, that's kind of mean.
Okay. I apologize.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Top 10.
So you want me to go tell like all my friends were like, go watch this podcast. I was in it. You want me to?
If you want to, you can. But yeah, sure. If you want to, that could definitely help us out. But
yeah, sure. I'll let some of my friends know.
Yeah.
Like that I was on this funny podcast.
Yeah, that was a top 10 501 Studios moment right there. But
yeah, that growth.
Yeah, that was a conversation. I feel like I have something to say that's very important, but I don't know. I just don't remember.
That's fine.
Yeah, I should have planned this out better. Crud. Because right before this, I've just been like doing homework like the whole time, and like I just got finished with everything.
Well, I didn't have school today, so I didn't have school today, so I'm fine. Don't worry.
Yeah, but
school sucks though.
Yeah, it's really bad. Oh, Michael, did they tell you about that whole plan about them bringing school back to the in-house locations? Because
I'm not looking forward to it.
Oh, my block teacher was talking about it, but I wasn't paying attention because I hate her. So Can you?
ask questions.
Hating teachers, that's a classic moment.
Yeah, she's really annoying and very hypocritical, and she's yeah, she's kind of a grammar Nazi.
Oh, I know one of those.
No, I literally no, I literally
know one of those.
I literally
if I show this to my friends, then they'll know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I said no, literally in one of my assignments, I said the word. I had the word anyways in my assignment, and my teacher freaking dogged me a point and said that anyways isn't a word when it is.
Well, it's anyway, but it's with a funny S.
No, anyway, same thing. It's still a word though, but she said it wasn't a word. She's just kind of one of those kinds of people. It's English. But
That's very annoying. That's very annoying.
It's English, but it's not proper English, so therefore it doesn't count.
You know, how does she know it's just not a typo?
I don't know. Well, I mean, anyways is a real word. So if she docked me for that word, then I don't know. Must have been for that thing of how it's not proper English.
Yeah.
I'm the only one watching his stream. Well, there's 2 people watching right now. I'm the only viewer. Yeah, usually only.
I'm sure some people will watch the VOD.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Well, usually when we do them live, there's not too many people like watching them live when they're happening. But once they're done, and it's like fully uploaded, that's when most people usually start watching.
Well, I don't watch many live things anyway.
Yeah, me too.
That's just
me too. Honestly, it's kind of hard to.
Someone calls you and then you have to pause it and then you lose track.
Yeah, that sucks. I mean, I do like watching some live streams, but it's kind of hard to like.
I don't. I mean, I like the content creators of said live stream.
Yeah, but 9 times out of 10, would I stop everything I'm doing to watch a stream now, or would I just wait for like, or would I just wait a day to watch the VOD? I'd rather just wait a day.
Yeah, I'll always wait
not
the
worth
day.
it.
Yeah.
People aren't worth it.
Yeah, yep, they sure aren't. That's kind of hypocritical right now because I want people to watch my thing. When you think about it.
Yeah, well, he isn't worth it either. I'm just kidding.
Damn.
Dang.
I'm just kidding.
Okay then. Yeah.
Whatever you say.
All right then. Let's see.
I apologize.
Yeah, you hear the freaking wobbling of the desk right now, because this thing is falling apart. If I have photos, but if I move the desk a bit much, the whole desk literally falls apart.
Yeah, didn't one part fall on you when you're in class?
What?
Yeah. Okay.
This is different.
Okay, so usually when I'm done. Usually in the morning, like literally no one is here because everyone has a job. So when I'm at school, I'm usually by myself. So literally what happened is second period, and thing is, right when you plug your microphone in, I don't know, on the Google Meet, when you plug it in, it automatically turns on your microphone. I have no idea why, but it does. So all I did was I put my headphones in. I tried to take out my desk, and not realizing that my microphone was on, unfortunately it happened where the whole desk literally fell apart on itself, and then I just screamed out, fuck. I screamed out, you're fucking kidding me. And then the teacher literally heard that, and I was like, shit. Yeah, it was pretty. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Thankfully, it was my PE teacher though, and he is super chill, so he understood. But if it was anyone else, I would have been screwed. Yeah.
My AP teachers don't care if I swear at all. They swear with us.
Dang. Yeah, that's honestly.
But remember, the AP classes are the college ones, so it's a bunch of old hot college professors, so they're used to it, you know.
Yeah, I get you. But what was I gonna?
Well, no more funny studies, funny stories. Sorry.
Funny studies. Ow! I got stunned. That was funny.
This is what happens to me. I get nervous and then I accidentally mix up my words.
Yep, that is
Well, that's
surely a Michael moment.
Yep.
Yep. Well, what was I gonna say? I feel like we're gonna. How long have we been streaming? 37 37! The number! Oh my god! Right on. Okay, that was good. Right on the freaking.
agree,
Right
that
as I look
was
at the
good.
time. All right. I feel that's a perfect segue to look into a little thing. So, since this is technically also an interview, the 37. All right.
Oh,
For
okay, that's
okay.
a story and a half. If
All
I
right.
should if I show this podcast more of my newer friends, they're not gonna know about this story.
Oh, all right.
This is a story and a half. Only my like really really old friends.
Yeah.
Know this
You
story.
should. And that's kind of a story for the ages that should be like preserved.
That is a story. That is a story for the ages.
Yeah, sure. How many? Run us down through the origin of 37.
I remember I actually typed like a whole paragraph about it to someone in your
Yeah.
server who asked.
Oh, legit. Once. Oh no, I don't. You only told me it. I'm not sure if you've actually told me it or not. Maybe before, but
the story. Well, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. This is me podcast live saying that. Honestly, you know where it originated? It originated at school, right?
Yeah.
And I just said it because I just wanted to, freshman year of high school, me. How can I be obnoxious somehow and get everyone's attention, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, let's just start writing the number 37 absolutely everywhere.
Oh man.
So I'm going up to these boards, writing the word 37 after class. I like after on on worksheets after your name, I write 37 and then I draw 37 on the back. And just to try to get people's attention,
Yeah.
and be like, ha ha ha, funny man.
Yeah, I do also seek their attention.
Everyone fucking hated me for it. Everyone hated me for it, and especially those guys at the video game anime club because I was such an obnoxious player. I'm a nest mate. I'm an elite smash nest. So I go around, I win the tournament, right? And I pop off and just start writing 37 on the teacher's board. And everybody just looks at me and they're like, hey, maybe don't show up for a week or two.
Oh.
Yeah, people fucking hated me.
Jesus.
And then I'm like, hey, how can I get attention in this blank server I won't name? How about let's just spam one combination of numbers to get noticed? And guess what? It worked.
What?
It fucking worked. I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want to admit that I was an attention whore back then. Because I definitely was.
Wow.
I definitely was. I just wanted attention, but now I look back at it, completely stupid.
Yeah.
I fucking hate myself for doing that shit.
Yeah. Same moments, I also used to seek attention in class because, of course, I have nothing better to do and nobody was my friend. Oh, that's actually how I met Michael. Okay, now, because we have the 37 origin story, let's get the Michael origin story as well, how I met this guy.
Well, I mean, honestly, we should have a podcast just talking about blank server,
Yeah.
That would be and we'd also have to invite some certain people.
I don't. I don't know if we should do that. I'm not sure if people would be comfortable talking about that, like on a podcast.
I mean, I would. That's
yeah.
I'm weird though.
It's been over a year since that happened, but again, A, it's time to let it go. B, what more can you really say?
I'm talking about the good memories, not the
all right.
I'm talking about good memories.
You know what? That's a good idea. I should write that down. But literally, so
no, we're not going into the drama. Hell no.
Yeah.
No.
Let's not do that. But
drama alert.
Oh my god, that was.
I'm your host, Killer Keith.
No, I got a killer team song impression. Check it.
I'm waiting.
Hey. What is up, Drama Alert Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news.
That was pretty solid.
Nice one.
That's
That was
good.
pretty
I
smooth.
nailed that
was
E
pretty
at the end. The news.
News.
But basically, there in fifth grade, my fifth grade class, there was this kid in my class named Michael, and nobody ever talked to him. No one was his friend. He sat in the back of the class like a freaking edgelord. And when I first met him, he was a total edgelord, and I was like, oh man, that guy is so freaking cool. Because of course, edgy equals cool back when you were like 10. But well, I did an attention-seeking thing, which also caused a completely different. I might have talked about it on the podcast before, but that was with Big Shekel. I'll say it here. But I jumped. I was on top of one of the. We were waiting in line for lunch, and I was on. And I sat on one of the school like the lunch benches that you sit down to eat lunch in, and then I jumped off of the bench. I went down and I said, "I'm gay."
Like, wait, okay, that's not
an
as attention seeking as me.
That's
the iDub.
Yeah, it's an
Okay,
iDub reference. Like, hey guys, this is funny, right? And then I did that, and then Michael was literally, absolutely nobody in class got nobody in line got the reference, but Michael. Michael was the only one who's like, oh my god, I understood that reference, and I was like, you do too. And then we just kind of started talking, and then from there, that one situation.
The edgy cool kid, Mike.
Yeah, and then
because coincidentally, I was signed in the back of the class.
Yeah, he was a freaking edgelord back then. But yeah, and then from there, I was his first real friend, and then he started to become not a freaking edgelord who didn't talk to anyone because he talked to me, and then he got more friends, and now everybody wants to be his friend. But I was the OG, and I'm cooler. You know. Yeah, you shouldn't pay attention to those people. They just want you for your clout.
Yeah, people just started coming to me and like, bitch, I don't want you. Get away from me.
Yeah, it do be
Wait,
like that.
Actual bitches, like females?
Legit females.
Really?
Yeah,
Damn.
you don't notice
Where
them?
the hell was I?
Well, you don't notice them. They're like all the time. All the time, they're like, "Oh my god, I wish I could talk to Mike. Michael's so cool. He's the coolest guy around. I want to go up and talk to Michael. Hey, go up and talk to Michael. I dare you."
That's Chad material. That's
Yeah.
Chad material.
Women are
unknown Chad material.
not trying to be mean or anything, but women.
Are you? Well, they're not that bad.
Not that bad. I mean, some people like Nachol are pretty chill. But I mean, Nachol. Yeah, you don't know the Nachol nickname?
No, I don't. I'm gonna ask her.
Oh, it's Nicole, but Big Shekel. He put an H because Nicole Watterson from Gumball has the H.
That's a
there.
Family Guy classic, you know.
That's not from Family Guy.
I know, I'm joking. Calm down.
Yeah. So then because it was like, "Where's the H in your name?" And Nicole's like, "No, I don't know what you're talking about." And so he just started saying Nachol, and so that just kind of became a thing. It's kind of a habit saying Nachol now. And Nicole finds it kind of funny, but so yeah. But anyways, that also spawned a completely different thing where literally to this day it doesn't really happen that much. It's not really that funny anymore. But for the longest time, for like 2 years, nobody would like shut up at all, and everybody thought I said that I was gay because I made that one joke.
Really?
And, no, it got to the people joked about it so much that it got to the point where some people like genuinely thought that I was gay. People wanted to be like, Pepsi, like Chris, are you actually gay? No, I'm not actually gay, you idiot. And they're like, I'm so sorry for.
Imbeciles.
Yeah, it's funny when stuff like that happens, but still, it was very annoying, and it really isn't fun.
And don't forget when people called me Mitchell for like almost.
Wait, what?
Yeah. It's kind of a thing that like those popular kids who want to be Michael's friend that they say. I don't really call him that, but they call him Mitchell because they thought it was funny and that it would make Michael. They're like, "Hey Mitchell, how you going? How's it saying Mitchell?" And I guess they expect Michael to just laugh, but it's not that funny.
It isn't at all.
Yeah, you heard it from Michael himself. Stop calling him Mitchell.
Yeah, it's an order from me right now.
Yeah, stop it.
I doubt any of the cool kids are gonna watch this video. But hey,
Yeah, I mean,
that's because you're
None
too
of
cool
them
for
are.
them.
yeah,
You're
I
too
mean,
cool
a
for them,
lot
so-
of those cool kids might actually be subscribed because as you can notice, I have like over 100 subscribers, but not a lot of them watch my videos. Because when I first made my channel back in like 2017, and in like the 4th or like 5th grade, I told like absolutely everyone to go subscribe to my YouTube channel when I really shouldn't have, and I should have kept it private to just my friends because that became another form of humiliation for like a year because like they're like, what the hell? Because of course, nobody in my school had really had a YouTube channel to this extent with like series and stuff, and they thought it was like so weird and like, what the hell is this? But I never really paid attention to what they said.
I thought you were weird too. Don't worry. I thought you were weird
Okay,
too.
okay, that's enough.
Well, I mean, I was the king of weird bat. I don't know why people like
king
me
of
in
we-
blank server.
Yeah.
Server. I don't know why people like me.
Honestly, probably
I
because
was
you were the
obnoxious.
only people, one of the only people that was actually funny.
I mean, that was funny, but I mean, was the price for comedy really that big?
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
I don't think it should have been.
Yeah, but what's it called? Although I mean, even then, saying how did anyone become my friend? It's so great that we ended up becoming friends because I wouldn't never in my life would I have met you in real life. So who knew? Yeah, but so the Michael origin story. What is? Oh, another story. I've never said this one in class. It's a funny one, but I was at the school lunch line. All right, and I was just there's a different time. I was just waiting, almost done, almost about to get my food, and then some random guy that I've never seen and I never saw again. This random person that I've never seen ever. He walks up to me and says, "Hey, are you Indian?" And I say, "No, I'm not Indian." And he went, "Oh, sorry."
You don't even
And then he
look
walked,
Indian. Wait,
and then he
what?
walked away, and then I never saw that guy ever again.
What the?
I didn't know about this story.
Yeah,
This filler arc.
You don't even look Indian.
I don't look Indian, bro. Okay, honestly,
I don't think you look Indian. I don't think you
okay.
look Indian.
Honestly, my sister. Everyone says that my sister looks pretty Indian, and I can kind of see it. But me, I don't really. I'm not that brown. But
I guess they expect you to do the Macarena, huh?
yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know. People say that my sister looks Indian. I sort of see it. Me, I don't really see it. Probably because of my big nose. Everyone always makes fun of my big nose.
There's nothing wrong with having a big nose.
Okay, thanks. Poke 6'4".
Just call me by my name, Jesus Christ.
Can I call you
Just
your
call
real
me by
name
my
on this
name.
podcast?
Yeah, I don't care.
Oh, thanks.
I tell most people to call
Okay,
me
thanks.
by my real
Thanks,
name.
Sebastian.
Yeah, that's what they call me.
Yeah.
You sound so ignorant.
Yep.
Who the hell? Why? I mean,
What?
people are so judgmental on looks these days.
Yeah, I have
There's
no idea
nothing-
why either.
It's more the person's more important than
People are
how they
always
look.
judgmental,
Yeah.
but it's just got worse as the years.
Definitely.
Yeah, if there's one thing I can take from the terrible book that was Diary of a Wimpy Kid 5, The Ugly Truth, it was the talk between Greg and Greg's grandma, where she talks about how middle school and high school will be the ugly years, and yeah, it do be like that.
100%.
It's the ugly years. It's not good. Yeah, as you can see over the progression of like 3 years, over 3 years of my YouTube channel, me sounding from like an annoying little kid to my voice right now, it's truly crazy.
Man.
Yeah. Really is. The only viewer here.
Honestly, I don't know why, but sometimes I forget that I'm even in this podcast, and I think I'm just listening to one.
Oh.
So that's why I get really silent.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Just so am I the only one multitasking doing something right now or no?
Yeah. I guess you're essentially the only one.
Can you tell what I'm doing?
I hear a controller. My guess is that you're playing Smash or something.
Yeah, I'm trying to get Joker to lead Smash.
Joker, bruh. Joker's kind of sus.
I agree, he is sus.
Yeah. Although, I haven't actually bought I've been kind of dissatisfied with Smash Ultimate, so I haven't bought any of the fighter passes or any of the DLC.
That's definitely understandable.
I
I
really
haven't
should
bought the
though.
second one because I'm broke.
Yeah, although I am gonna buy the second battle pass just for Steve.
Did you call it battle pass?
Yeah, I gotta get the new battle pass. That's what they call it. That's what they should call it. That's what it is, though. It's a battle pass.
Well.
Okay, Christopher. Okay, I see. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm buying what you're selling.
You buying what I'm selling? Bro, what are you saying?
I don't know. Leave me alone.
Sorry.
Well, sometimes you just make these random away for a little second.
Crud, my microphone accidentally disconnected.
Like,
but anyways, as I was saying, please leave me alone. I'm gonna tell the teacher.
What? What are you? Why are you? What is that? Oh.
It's
What was that?
Oh, it's a quote from.
This is so much better without context.
No, it's a quote from "Please Stop Touching My Willy" by Pink Guy on the album Pink Season.
Oh, that's great.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
I keep feeling like I'm supposed to say something, but I feel like I'm forgetting what I should say. And then I'm gonna leave
this. It's a podcast. Just
I'm
think
gonna
what
leave
comes
this
to your mind.
podcast, and then 10 seconds later, I'm gonna be like, "Shit, that's what I was supposed to say."
Well, leave and come back.
Yeah, do that.
Turn off the stream and then put no, that would create two
All
VODs.
right. I'm gonna leave this room.
Are you actually?
I'm gonna leave this room, go to the other room, sit down for 10 seconds, get up, go to this room, and I should remember.
Instantly comes back with like ultra memory.
Yeah.
This is a big brain strat.
It is. I agree.
No, we wait.
Yeah, of course we wait.
All right, I'm back, guys.
Nice. Did you remember?
Something about baked potatoes, and then something else about podcast.
Okay.
Baked potatoes and podcast.
That's all I remember. The only two words: baked potato and podcast. That's all I got. And then yeah, I guess there's nothing. Well,
let's just start talking about baked potatoes and podcast. Maybe we'll jog it a little bit more.
You guys like baked potatoes? On 1 to 10, how do you like baked potatoes?
They're not bad. I don't mind them.
Yeah, I don't mind them either. Oh. They're pretty good.
What kind of baked potatoes are we talking about?
I don't know. What kind of baked potato are you thinking
about? Well, possibly fully made with like everything.
Baked potato on its own? Nah, I gotta get it. I can get the potato, cut that thing open in half. I gotta put the sour cream, then put the cheese and the salt and then the pepper. Then I eat it with some steak and rice. That's a meal right there.
That's a meal.
Yeah. No. Actually,
that's 10.
Actually, not. No, instead of rice, replace that with some corn. There you go.
That's fancy.
Yes. That's good food. Quality food. But what was I gonna say?
All right, another podcast.
What? What about another podcast?
No, it was just 150 things, so just.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think I already asked the only thing that I was going to ask, which was about why you weren't on the first episode.
Travis Scott,
Travis Scott, not this again.
No, I guess he's just reading off the list.
Mm.
I don't see the list.